Good afternoon. On Sunday, August 3rd, 2025, patrol deputies with the Dorchester County Sheriff's Office responded to White House Pond Road in Roslynville. This is after receiving a call regarding what a witness described as a suspicious package shaped like a body. Upon arrival, and after a preliminary investigation, deputies on scene confirmed that it was in fact a body wrapped in white bedding. Members of our Criminal Investigations Division, including detectives and our crime scene unit, immediately responded. The victim in this case, later identified as Antoine Carmichael, 18, of Orangeburg County, remained unidentified for 6 days. During that time, our detectives worked tirelessly to piece together evidence that could lead to a positive identification. Thanks to our partners at the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, a forensic sketch of the victim was expedited and released to the public on Thursday, August 7th, 2025. Within hours of that release, our detectives were able to positively identify the victim as Antoine Carmichael. From there, our investigation focused on the victim's relationships. Detective obtained further information that tied to the location where the victim's body was discovered. That evidence was forensically evaluated, and that provided us with a major break in the case. On Thursday, August 21, 2025, detectives obtained arrest warrants for 4 suspects. Those individuals were taken into custody and charged as follows. As you can see right here, J. Kirkland Sneed, age 40, is charged with murder, possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent crime, and accessory before the fact of desecration of human remains. As you can see, that individual is the first one in our slide deck. Jessica Marilyn Williams, age 34, is charged with murder, accessory before the fact of desecration of human remains. And if you look at our slide deck, she's the second person listed in our slide deck. Antoine Jamar Lott, age 40, is charged with accessory after the fact of murder and desecration of human remains. And if you look, he's the third person in the slide deck listed. Shaquan Lasher Frazier, age 37, is charged with accessory after the fact of murder and desecration of human remains. And she's the fourth person listed in the slide deck. We can now confirm that Antoine Carmichael was murdered at 36 Pepper Tree Lane on or about August 2nd, 2025. I want to take this time to commend our interagency partners, including the Dorchester County Coroner's Office. Thank you, Coroner Brothers. The South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, the Charleston County Sheriff's Office, the Lexington County Sheriff's Office, and our federal law enforcement partners. I want to take this time to especially thank the North Charleston Police Department. And I've got several members of their detective division here. I want to thank you personally for your assistance. They stood by us throughout this investigation, and they played a critical role by obtaining key evidence that was instrumental in identifying suspects. In addition, they worked alongside our detectives and our warrants division to ensure each suspect was taken into custody. Your partnership's been invaluable. Thank you. In conclusion, this case was a complex and challenging investigation. At every stage, our detectives and partners faced obstacles that could have very easily delayed and derailed the case. They stayed focused. They worked with relentless effort. They have begun the path toward justice for the victim's family, and accountability for those responsible for this heinous act. As sheriff, my first obligation is to the victim and the victim's family, and to the citizens of Dorchester County. It is my duty to ensure this case is successfully prosecuted. For that reason, we're limited in the questions we can answer at this time, because as doing so could compromise this active and ongoing investigation. I want to thank you and answer any questions you may have.